Hi and welcome to a new video in my quick fix series. Today we're looking at the difference between due to and because of in English. This is a shout out to Maximiliano who requested this video, so I hope this helps. Okay, so due to and because of are often confused in spoken English. Even native speakers can confuse them. But in your written English, for example, exams or written pieces, it's important that you show that you know the difference. So by the end of this video, you'll know the difference between due to and because of, and there's a short test to see how much you've learnt. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, due to means as a result of or caused by. It's an adjective and can only modify pronouns and nouns. I remember things by thinking of little tricks or memory aids. So here we have the D in due, going with the J in adjective, and you get DJ. Easy, right? For example, his defeat was due to the rain. Here we use due to because it's modifying a noun, in this case his defeat. Whereas because of means the same as due to, but it's an adverb and modifies verbs. For example, he was defeated because of the rain. Now the pronoun he has become the sentence subject. The verb is now was defeated, so we are modifying the verb was defeated. So we need the adverbial prepositional phrase because of. A quick tip is to substitute caused by in the sentence. If it works, you need due to. If it doesn't, you need because of. So in the first sentence, we replace due to with caused by, and we get his defeat was caused by the rain. Great, this works. So due to is correct. Whereas in the second sentence, we replace because of with caused by, and we get he was defeated caused by the rain. This doesn't work, so we stick with because of. Let's see some more examples. My low grade was due to lack of study. Here, due to is modifying the noun phrase my low grade, so we need due to, as it's an adjective. But let's check with the test of replacing it with caused by. So we get my low grade was caused by lack of study. Great, this works, so due to is correct. Whereas he didn't study very hard because of his illness. Here we try and replace because of with caused by, and we get he didn't study very hard caused by his illness. This doesn't work, so it has to be because of. So now it's your turn. Fill in the gaps with either due to or because of. 1. The heavy snowfall was blank the cold front. Due to. It's modifying the noun phrase the heavy snowfall. Put caused by in the gap to check it works. The heavy snowfall was caused by the cold front. Great, this works, so it's due to. Another tip is that whenever you see a form of the verb to be, so is, was, etc., and due to can fit directly after it, it's always due to, always. 2. The snowfall came blank the effects of the cold front. The answer is because of, because the phrase modifies the verb came. Therefore we need an adverbial, because of. It is giving a reason, a cause for why the snowfall came. Also, if you replace the phrase with caused by, it doesn't make sense. The snowfall came caused by the effects of the cold front. So it has to be because of. 3. Blank, the effects of the cold front. The snowfall was heavy. The answer is the adverbial because of. The because of phrase does not modify the snowfall, so it must modify heavy. Heavy because of the effects. Because heavy is an adjective and adverbs can modify adjectives, you select the adverbial phrase because of. Another way of looking at it might be easier. The because of phrase is giving cause to the heaviness of the snow. It's modifying the state of being heavy. If we put a caused by phrase in here, it would be caused by the effects of the cold front, the snowfall was heavy. And this doesn't really make sense. So it's because of. 4. The crash was blank, the erratic nature of the other driver. Due to. We are modifying the noun, the crash, so we need the adjective due to. Remember our DJ, due, adjective. Also, to check your answer, remember to put caused by in the gap, and you get the crash was caused by the erratic nature of the other driver. It works, so it's due to. Also, remember, whenever we see the verb to be, and you can fit the phrase directly after it, it's due to. 5. The crash occurred blank the erratic nature of the other driver. The answer is the adverbial because of, because the phrase modifies the verb occurred. Use the trick of replacing it with caused by, and it would be the crash occurred caused by the erratic nature of the other driver. And this doesn't make sense, so it is because of. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you now feel more confident in using due to and because of in English. Remember to like this video by clicking down below, share it with your friends and colleagues learning English, and don't forget to subscribe. Click down below so as not to miss out on any new English language videos. Okay, so that's it for now. See you very soon. Bye-bye.